Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. You're watching CT Valley Girl Garden and I live in Connecticut. And in today's video, I am going to be starting some seeds today. I already have the pot going and everything, but I'm going to be potting some seeds today, which is the kale and this one is the tango leaf lettuce, and this one actually I think this is the sweet peas, but I actually started this in a napkin to get the seeds germinated in a napkin in a Ziploc bag on May 7, I believe. But because I have been very ill, it had already germinated and has been growing under the grow lights since then, and it's time for me to put these in a pot. So I will putting these two in a pot, and amazing how it was growing in water. Okay, under the grow lights. All right, so I'm going to be doing that today so we can get this started. Okay guys, so this is a big pot here because this will grow probably, it says here, about 18 inches. So we're going to start with this with the kale, and actually I'm going to put it right in the center here. And this will grow throughout, it says, so in full sun, early spring, midsummer, for a fall crop in deep south. Okay, so from fall to early spring, plant seeds early and thin them out. Okay, so this will grow here. Kale does very well throughout the spring, summer, and fall. So that's what we're going to be planting today. It's the first time I am growing these. So I'm only going to put two just to make sure, just to see. Hopefully both of them would germinate, but I'm doing two. I just really need one just in case one does not germinate. So this is the seeds right here, pretty good size seeds. And it says that you have to put them in 1/4 of an inch. So not that deep at all. So this is potting soil that I had already, it's already wet and everything. So I'm using a screwdriver to make that 1/4 of an inch right there. Really not that deep in, guys. So I'm going to put one in here. And I'm going to put one in here. So I have my two there. I'm just going to top it with some soil. And I'll put the rest back in here. These seeds, I bought them, I think I bought these, yeah, this year. Okay, so that's that one. Now, we're going to put these in the back of the pot, and let's see how well they do. We are on, it's May 21st here in the East Coast. Look at that good rooting. It's just amazing how I started this in a napkin in a Ziploc bag and then under grow lights after it germinated. Awesome. So I'm going to put it in here. I put it in as deep as the roots. So it can stand straight. And also I am going to be putting, of course, something to, like a trellis. So this could grow and climb on the trellis as it grows, because it already has those little things that grabs onto the your trellis. Now this is to plant them 2 inches apart, so you don't have to plant them too far apart when it comes to peas. It's really awesome. Now I only did 2 because just to see, I started these very late and I'm only doing 2. Hopefully this will grow now. This one broke, but that it will grow. So hopefully we'll see how they will do if they're strong enough now, and see how far they will go with the weather and everything, because the weather here in Connecticut has not been as warm as it should be. Actually, I think I have 3. I did 3. I didn't even know I did 3. So there will be 3 of these. 2 inches apart. And I'm just going to put them in like that. Push them in. Okay. So now these will be good for harvest in 45 days, which it's from May 7th, because this is when I started. This was May 7th. The kale, it is up to, you could harvest between 65 to 80 days. So I will be able to harvest. This is going to go before the kale starts growing. So I'll be able to harvest this first. Then the kale is going to start growing up to 18 inches. Now this tangle leaves, you can harvest them in 45 days. So what's good about this is the kale will start growing first, and then the leaves. So once the kale gets big enough, it will shade the lettuce when it's too hot out, so that it won't have too much sun and make it go to seed. So this is just an experiment. I want to see how it would turn out. Being that the weather is not normal weather, this says to space them 4 to 6 inches. Plant grows up to 12 inches. So the kale will be taller than this, than the lettuce. So hopefully I will be harvesting these before the kale is ready to be harvested. So these you do not put very deep at all. Also 1/4 of an inch. So what I do is I'm going to put them around here. And I'll put a couple and then thin them out when they do germinate all the way around up to the peas. So I have 1,000 of these seeds in here. I ordered these from, and this package only cost me $2. So and my gardener is where I ordered this from, his store, online store. So I'm gonna just sprinkle a few around, and once they start germinating, and if they are too close together, then I will separate them. So this dirt's already wet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sprinkle some dirt on the top and spray it with some water, and then this will go outside. So I just sprinkle some of the potting soil just a little bit on top. You don't want to go too deep when it's lettuce. You don't really need to cover it that much. So I just sprinkle some dirt on there, and okay, this is easy peasy. Anybody could do this. All right, and okay, so everything's already covered. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. Now what I'm gonna do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some water on top. You want to make sure those seeds are really wet them really well. This is my very first pot where I'm starting seeds directly into the soil that's going outside, except an exception for the peas, which I started them indoors. But the kale and the lettuce, direct soil and putting it outside. It's been windy here, cold in the mornings and cold at night. And it's been windy for a couple of days. It rained for a couple of days. So I just want to make sure that I sprinkle this very well. Okay. So now this is going to go outside. And once they start germinating and growing about maybe half an inch to an inch, I will start separating the lettuce. We're going to see how pretty this will grow. The peas are going to grow up this way. The kale's in the middle. This kale usually has a long stem. They have like long stems. It's not showing a complete picture, but I see somebody's. I saw this kale in someone's video in their pot. So it kind of grows a little bit along, and it just grows up and out. So that would be good to shade the lettuce as it grows until I'm not able to harvest the lettuce anymore. Depending how hot it's going to get. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. Potting, today my first direct sow seeds in here to go outside. Now, the first pot that's going outside will be today. Now, I did look out for next video. For tomorrow's video, I will be sharing with you how I start my seeds indoors without a starting kit, a seed starting kit. What I use to start my seeds indoor with just things around the house. Okay, so stay tuned for that video. Will be tomorrow. I'll just give you a sneak peek of what I did last night. And there is 18 plants in this container. Okay. Also, I want to say that it's very important to start your garden, to grow your own food for your family. Seeing how food is getting very expensive, and this is another way for you to save money with certain foods that you are able to grow in your garden, that you are growing and don't have to buy at the stores. Also, would like to save your handicap or disabled. I am disabled, but I did not let this stop me. So if you're disabled or handicapped, there are other ways that you could still continue to do gardening by having other members of your family to help you with the heavy lifting, with the dirt, potting the pots, and moving them around the garden. There are your family, your grandkids, your children, even a neighbor could help you. So don't ever give up. Okay. So today my daughter took the dirt for me, a big heavy one cubic feet bag, and she put it in the bucket for me so I could start this pot. And then now she is the one that's going to put it outside for me in the garden, because I am not able to lift heavy things. So they're doing the heavy things, and I am just going to be nurturing the plant, watering it, and giving it the plant food it needs to keep it going, keep it growing. Alright guys, so this is my video for today. I just want to thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. And stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Today is Sunday. Have a happy Sunday. Take care. Be careful out there, and God bless. Bye for now.